Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. Qatar is making exciting strides in renewable energy with a new solar-powered hybrid station designed by researchers. This innovative system combines solar power, atmospheric water harvesting, and hydrogen production to create an efficient platform for electric vehicle charging and hydrogen refueling. Meanwhile, in Mauritania, Heinfra plans a $1.5 billion green ammonia project, aiming to produce 100,000 tons annually by 2030. Additionally, Greece has introduced a new hydrogen law aligning with EU goals, while Rhina and Green Energy Storage are developing a groundbreaking hydrogen battery set to debut in December 2025. These advancements showcase global efforts towards sustainable energy solutions.
The global semiconductor market, crucial for technology and climate solutions, is projected to grow from $627 billion in 2024 to $1.03 trillion by 2030, according to PwC. This growth, driven by advancements in artificial intelligence, automotive, and renewable energy, highlights the increasing importance of semiconductors in our daily lives. Notably, server and network chips will see the fastest growth due to rising AI applications. As governments invest in domestic production amidst geopolitical challenges, the industry is evolving, promising exciting innovations in healthcare, smart manufacturing, and energy management, making our future more connected and efficient.
In New Delhi, silver prices have soared to a record high of $1,030 per kilogram, driven by strong investor interest and expectations of a U.S. Federal Reserve rate cut. On the multi-commodity exchange, silver futures for March delivery increased by 1.3%, while December futures also reached an impressive $1,028,612 per kilogram. Globally, silver futures rose to USD 42.79 per ounce, marking a 14-year high. This surge is supported by robust industrial demand from sectors like solar energy, electric vehicles, and electronics, despite ongoing supply constraints. Exciting times for silver investors.
In the United States, exciting research reveals that projections for the costs of solar, wind, and battery technologies by 2050 are overly pessimistic. Studies show that many of these forecasts already align with today's prices, with some estimates for utility-scale solar costs being 30% too high. Notably, the average projected costs for solar power have dropped significantly, with a 77% reduction in the cost of electricity expected. Additionally, lithium-ion battery prices continue to decline, outpacing earlier predictions. This positive trend suggests a bright future for renewable energy technologies, making them more accessible and affordable.
India's imports of Russian crude oil reached 2.9 billion euros in August, closely following China's 3.1 billion, despite pressure from the United States to reduce these purchases. India argues that it is unfair to single them out, while other nations, including China and the European Union, continue to buy Russian energy. Overall, India's fossil fuel imports from Russia totaled 3.6 billion euros, with coal and refined products also included. While the U.S. has imposed tariffs on Indian exports, it has not applied similar measures to other countries. India remains firm in its stance, highlighting the ongoing global demand for Russian energy.
India is set to launch a national carbon capture initiative to support its coal reliance while addressing climate goals. This initiative, backed by government incentives, aims to promote carbon capture, utilization, and storage technologies. Funding support could range from 50% to 100% for selected projects. As electricity consumption rises, coal will remain vital in India's energy mix for the next 2 decades. The initiative also seeks to reduce natural gas imports by converting coal to synthetic natural gas. With an ambitious target of expanding non-fossil fuel capacity to 500 gigawatts by 2030, India is committed to sustainable energy solutions.
Maharashtra, India, is making exciting strides in technology and sustainability with a new agreement to build a green integrated data center park in Palava, near Mumbai. This ambitious project, backed by a 30,000 rupee crore investment, will span 370 acres and utilize renewable energy sources, ensuring a cleaner environment. It aims to create around 6,000 jobs and supports Maharashtra's goal of becoming a leader in digital technology. Abhishek Lodha, CEO of Lodha Developers, emphasizes the commitment to green development and aims for net zero carbon emissions. This initiative aligns with Maharashtra's vision for sustainable growth in the digital economy.
In Hyderabad, India, DESRI has inaugurated a new office at RMZ Nexity, showcasing its dedication to local talent and renewable energy. Since 2014, DESRI has expanded its operations in the city, now playing a vital role in the company's global business. The new facility emphasizes employee well-being and productivity, featuring modern infrastructure and various amenities. Chief Executive Officer David Zwillinger highlighted Hyderabad as a strategic hub, while India head Sachin Patha celebrated the office as a milestone in fostering innovation and collaboration. This development reinforces DESRI's commitment to sustainability and operational excellence in the renewable energy sector.
Waaree Energies in India has seen a fantastic 3-day surge in its shares, rising nearly 30% over the past 3 months. Although the shares dipped by 2% on Friday as investors took profits, the company's market capitalization briefly surpassed 1 lakh crore rupees. This positive momentum follows impressive first-quarter results for fiscal year 2026, where the net profit soared by 89.1% to 745.20 crore rupees, fueled by strong growth in its solar energy sector. Overall, Waaree Energies continues to show promising developments in the renewable energy market.
In a recent development, Giorgio Balestrieri, a Tesla engineer from Europe, announced his departure after 8 years, criticizing Elon Musk's leadership. He expressed concerns that Musk's actions are harming Tesla's mission and the fight against climate change. Balestrieri, who played a key role in Tesla's energy trading platform, emphasized the urgent need for a faster energy transition to combat climate change. His departure highlights growing scrutiny of Musk's leadership, especially as shareholders prepare to vote on significant compensation packages for him. This situation reflects broader tensions within Tesla regarding its direction and commitment to sustainable energy.
In the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has decided to prioritize an artificial intelligence growth zone over a proposed hydrogen energy project in Teesside, a move that has caused a stir among Labour leaders. The hydrogen project, backed by Ed Miliband, would have produced blue hydrogen to meet future energy needs. However, plans for Europe's largest data center at the same site have taken precedence as the government aims to position Britain as a leader in AI technology. This decision highlights the balancing act between renewable energy initiatives and advancing technological capabilities in the UK.
India's Renew Energy Global plc, a leading renewable energy company, is in discussions with global banks to secure an impressive $815 million loan for refinancing. This loan, expected to finalize soon, will be one of the largest refinancing deals in the renewable sector this year. Renew generates about 9% of India's clean power, contributing to the country's goal of achieving net zero emissions by 2070. With India's clean energy capacity reaching 246 gigawatts, including significant solar, wind, and hydropower contributions, the future looks bright for renewable energy in India.
A European automotive industry faces significant challenges, prompting urgent talks with EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in Brussels. Industry leaders emphasize the need to recalibrate CO2 targets, strengthen incentives for zero-emission vehicles, and maintain technology neutrality to ensure a diverse range of options for consumers. With battery electric vehicles gaining traction, hybrid models also play a crucial role, accounting for a substantial market share. To boost competitiveness, Europe must enhance supply chains and adopt tailored policies for passenger cars, vans, and heavy-duty vehicles, ensuring a sustainable future in the face of global competition.
Yellow Door Energy, a leader in renewable energy, has achieved a remarkable milestone by generating 1 billion kilowatt-hours of clean energy over the past decade. With solar assets totaling 400 megawatts peak across 7 countries, this will grow to 500 megawatts peak by 2025. The company has completed 9 solar projects in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Oman, while also signing significant leases in Saudi Arabia and launching a major project in Qatar. Celebrated for its achievements, Yellow Door Energy is poised to support the Middle East's transition to green energy, aligning with ambitious sustainability goals for 2030.
Shenzhen, China is making impressive strides in digital sustainability, showcasing advanced technologies like the Internet of Things and artificial intelligence to enhance urban living. Between 2020 and 2023, the city achieved a 15% reduction in energy consumption and improved air quality by 22% through initiatives such as smart grids, electric vehicles, and vertical gardens. Flood resilience has also improved, with significant reductions in flood-related economic losses. However, challenges remain, including unequal access to these benefits, particularly for low-income communities. The study emphasizes the need for equitable policies to ensure that sustainability efforts benefit everyone, not just the affluent.
Uganda is at a crucial turning point in addressing climate change, as highlighted in a country climate and development report by the World Bank and local partners. While the nation boasts fertile land and a young population, climate challenges like floods and droughts threaten agriculture, which employs 2/3 of Ugandans. The report emphasizes the need for climate-smart agriculture, renewable energy solutions, and resilient infrastructure to secure Uganda's growth. Protecting natural resources like forests and wetlands is vital for both the environment and the economy. By acting decisively, Uganda can pave the way for sustainable development and inspire other African nations.
In Britain, growing skepticism about the net zero initiative is emerging as electricity prices rise, according to Greg Jackson, CEO of Octopus Energy. He warns that support for net zero may decline if costs continue to soar. Despite media narratives about climate change, many are questioning the severity of its impacts. Notably, Arctic ice levels are higher than predicted, and extreme weather events have not worsened significantly. This has led some to believe adapting to climate change may be more practical than preventing it, especially since major emitters like America, China, and India are resistant to high energy costs.
India is set to boost its steel production capacity to 300 metric tons by 2030, leading to an increase in coking coal imports. To reduce reliance on imports, the government is promoting domestic coal production through the Atmanirbhar Coal Mission and various policy reforms. The steel industry is also committed to decarbonization, aiming for net zero emissions by 2070, with plans to enhance domestic production from 66.8 metric tons to 140 metric tons by 2030. India is focusing on cleaner technologies and sustainable practices. This transformation in the steel sector highlights India's commitment to balancing growth with environmental responsibility. For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.